All right, let's make this model. I'm going to give you guys some quick instructions, and then you are going to make the model and answer the questions. You have a bucket of materials at your table, and you have these two papers. You are doing this individually. Everybody is making their own model. So here's the procedure that I'm going to go over with you. That's page number 1, and then page number 2 is this one that we are going to call our landmass paper. So this is the ocean, and these sides represent land, continental crust, oceanic crust, and then this right here, if you look, it is a mountain range. That's your mid-ocean ridge. Okay, so step number 1, it says cut slit A, B, and C in your land mass paper. Look at the picture. So with your scissors on your land mass paper, we are going to cut slit A, B, and C. To do that, simply pinch your paper a little bit, make a little hole like that, and then just cut it, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. Just make a little pinch, make a little hole, and just cut along the dotted line. So you're going to do that for A, B, and C. It will not take very long. You don't have to cut anything out. You are just making a slit. Okay, so step number 1 is done. Step number 2, color each vertical band various colors. So now we are going to focus on this paper right here. These are the bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to color both sides the exact same. So grab a marker, any color, and my recommendation is use the broad tip so it goes faster. And again, you don't have to, there's no particular colors that you need. Just choose a color and color that entire band. Make sure that each side is the same. So treat this like one band. And you are going to continue doing that, choosing whatever colors you want until you have them all colored. So let me just show you my example, okay? So I guess I started with a different color before. So when you are done, it's going to look, I already cut this, so just pretend it's still together. Something like this. Okay. Step 3, it says cut on the dashed lines. So cutting on the dashed lines, if this were still a paper, all one piece, you would cut along here. You cut along this dashed line in the middle, and you can cut along that little strip too, or leave it, up to you. Alrighty, and then what you will have is 2 strips that are colored side by side. Step 4, you're going to lay one strip on top of the other, colored sides facing each other, colored sides facing each other. So this step just looks like this, color sides facing each other. So now it looks like a single strip with the color sides on the inside. Step 5, you are going to tape or staple the side labeled end. So one end, the one that says end. So for me here, that one says end. Colored sides are facing together. This is my end. So I'm going to get my tape, and I'm going to get a couple pieces here, and I'm going to just tape them together. All right, and now the ends are taped together. I think I'm going to put one more in there just so that it stays fastened. Okay, so that is my taped end, colored sides facing together. Next, what do? I am going to insert the strips into my construction paper, which is my landmass paper, and I'm going to use this picture to guide me. So in slip B, I put the strips, and then I take one side into A and one side into C. The colored side will be facing up. What does that look like in real life? Let's take a look. Alrighty. I colored this one. I'm going to use this one now. You guys don't have to color them. So I'm going to take that end that I taped, and it goes in slot B here, or slit B. And then your colored sides, one of those colored sides will go into slit A, and one of those color slides are going to go into slit C. just like that. Okay? Sorry, it's a lot of movement. All right. And I might pull it down a little bit like this. Okay. So all said and done, have that underneath. Here is my model of my seafloor, and it looks just like the picture that are on your directions. Okay. What you are going to do, so what you can do to work this model is you can hold the sides. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit here. There, it's a little bit better. You guys can hold the sides and pull evenly on both sides so that you see symmetrical colored bands on either side of the seafloor. Oops, it's a little tricky. It's actually easier, I found, if you hold it off of the table. If it's on the table, it gets really lopsided. So I want you to think back to what we did yesterday. Think about what this model is displaying, and you have some questions to answer based on this model. So the model's a little tricky, but it shows a very, very, very important concept in our understanding of continental drift and plate tectonics. On the back of your landmass questions or paper, you have questions. You have 5 questions. Please read each one carefully. It's asking you specifically about locations on your landmass paper, slit B, slit A, slit C. You will take measurements. There should be rulers in your bucket, and have fun with it. Think about, think about what this is showing, how this suggests how the continents have been moving, and why is the mid-ocean ridges, why does it have the youngest rock? Why is the oldest rock located elsewhere? This is hopefully going to help bring it into 3D action for you. Okay, get to it. Good luck. Everybody is making their own.